My daughter's voice sliced through the stillness as I eased the front door open. Cold, confident. "Don't worry, Mom. Dad won't do anything. He never does." Her words echoed through the foyer, leaving a bitter taste in the air. I paused, inhaling slowly, letting the tension wrap itself around me like smoke before stepping inside. Ellen didn't look at me. She zipped her suitcase with a finality that felt practiced, as if she had rehearsed this goodbye. Her silence wasn't passive, it was deliberate. I moved closer, each step measured, quiet, taking in the scene. Her eyes shimmered, not with tears, but with satisfaction. Mia stood beside her, arms crossed, that smug little smile trying to mask the doubt behind it. They thought they were in control. They believed I was too slow, too soft, too blind. I handed Ellen an envelope. My voice didn't tremble. "It's a court order. You're restricted from accessing any shared assets." Then I turned to Mia, offering her a single sheet of paper. "Eviction notice. You're 19. You have 24 hours. Mia's grin faltered, disbelief flickering across her face. Ellen turned stunned. "What is this supposed to be?" she demanded, her tone brittle. "Accountability," I replied calmly. "Something long overdue." I walked past them, placed my keys in the bowl by the door, slipped off my coat, and exhaled. My hands didn't shake anymore. There was a time they did. There was a time this house held warmth. Laughter over simple dinners, rainy weekends spent curled up with books, beach trips when money was tight but spirits were high. I built everything around Ellen. Our life, our business, our home. I gave everything to her. And for a while she gave back. Mia was our miracle. After years of heartbreak and 4 rounds of IVF, she was born into a love that felt unbreakable. I wept the first time I held her. Ellen wept too. For a while, it was everything I had ever wanted. But love, it turns out, doesn't always disappear with a storm. Sometimes, it just rots slowly from the inside. I saw the first crack when she jerked her phone away one evening. Called it work. Then came the late nights, the unfamiliar perfume that lingered in our sheets. I knew. I just didn't want to. The truth came on an ordinary Wednesday. Her phone buzzed while she showered. I didn't plan to look, but I did. And there it was. "Can't wait till he's still clueless." It felt like staring into a mirror that suddenly showed me who I'd become. I didn't react. Not yet. That would have been too easy. Too emotional. I'm not built that way. That night, as she kissed my cheek and pretended everything was fine, I got to work. I hired a private investigator. Dug into phone records, hotel reservations, messages. She never even logged out of our shared cloud storage. The man was Nathan Cole, a divorced real estate agent I had mentored once. He'd sat at our dining table during Christmas, shaking my hand like a friend. Worse than the affair was what I found next. A hidden offshore account in her maiden name. She had been slowly siphoning money from the business, assuming I'd never catch it. She assumed wrong. And Mia? She knew. She lied. Protected her mother. When I asked about her slipping grades, her temper flared. "You're making this harder than it needs to be," she'd snapped. Now it all made sense. So I stopped grieving and started planning. Quietly. Carefully. I froze the accounts. Transferred company assets to a trust in my name alone. Years ago, during a minor surgery, Ellen had signed power of attorney to me. She never revoked it. Never checked. That document was still valid. Everything was ready. That morning, I left the office early, knowing full well what I'd find. I walked in on their final act. The bags, the whispers, the arrogance. Then Mia delivered her little line. "Dad's too weak to act." That was the moment something inside me turned cold and hard. Ellen's hands trembled as she read the court documents. "This is ridiculous. You can't be serious." "It's already done," I said. Mia looked stunned. "This is my home," she whispered. "No," I corrected. "It's mine. And you made your choice." Then I walked away, leaving them surrounded by silence. But it wasn't just silence. It was fear, finally dawning on them that I wasn't the man they thought they could control. The courtroom battle came weeks later. Ellen's lawyer painted me as manipulative, controlling, unhinged. But my case was airtight: bank trails, surveillance, signed statements, screenshots. The judge didn't need long. I was awarded full ownership of the business, the house, even the family dog. Ellen crumbled in court. Her composure fractured in front of everyone. Nathan? Gone. Disappeared the moment things got difficult. Now the house is silent. Immaculate. A little colder than before, perhaps. But peaceful. Mine. I keep a copy of the eviction notice in my drawer, not out of spite, but as a reminder. Not of loss, but of clarity. People like Ellen think being calm means being weak. And daughters like Mia echo whatever voice shouts loudest. I used to be the quiet one. Now I let my actions do the speaking. Vengeance isn't loud. It doesn't rage or scream. It waits. It calculates. It signs paperwork in ink that doesn't smudge. Ellen now rents a small apartment on the other side of town. Mia lives with a friend. The affair is over. The money is secure. And me? I sleep better than I have in years.